and welcome back to Slurpathon. I am here with Sparkover with Super Meat Boy.
Meat. Hi. I'm going to try and go very fast while playing the meat game. I used to play this game a lot, and then I stopped playing it, so I might be a little rusty, so please good luck to me. The goal of this game is to save your girlfriend, so I'm going to do that, I think. That's it. That's my introduction. Yay! Alright, so I think I'm just going to jump into it because I can. So 3, 2, 1, go! Yay! Amazing. The game starts out very easy, you know, there's some basics. You can run and you can jump. Like, look, I ran and jumped. It was amazing. And my Joy 2 key isn't currently open. I don't know why. That's fun. So that's very good. You know what? Just gonna, whoops, do. Nobody saw any of this. Hi, so I'm Sparkover and I'm gonna be playing Super Meat Boy 3, 2, 1, go. Amazing, wow. So in this game, you go to get your girlfriend and you run and you jump, and this time Joy 2 key's open, so you're gonna run and jump, and then we're gonna very quickly go to the next level. Wasn't that amazing? I know. So what was missing there? I'll say it in a second, because I got to tell you all about this pause jump buffer. So you jump and you pause and then you do zoomies on the jumps. It's very useful. It's very good. You're going to be seeing a lot of this. So pretty much it auto jumps for you after you have paused and unpaused while holding the jump button. It's going to be good. We're going to be doing a lot of zoomies with it. So what I had been missing from Joy 2 key is there are a couple letters on the keyboard where you can just immediately go into the next level instead of going into the replay where you originally saw me, and that's very important to have it mapped on the controller, because if not, I have to go whack my keyboard, and I don't know how to do that. I am a controller player, so it's okay. Yeah, it starts off with
Control of this.
Exactly. So with the forest, you're introduced to saws, you're introduced to running and jumping, you know, some very basic things in the Meat Boy world, but that's all right. So
basic.
Exactly, very basic. And so the way the any percent run goes is you only have to beat 17 levels until you unlock the boss. So some levels we're going to be skipping because, you know, they're just longer and take more time. That's about the concept of it. If you actually watch the little animation, whoopsie, we're gonna fall for fun. That was definitely intended. And we're gonna, you know what? Good at game. Me. Yes, video game. Listen, I promised a very derusted Meat Boy run, and I am providing that, so you're welcome. Are you familiar with this game at all?
I remember it coming out, and then I never played it myself, because something about the squishy red spot section of some things made me, like, uncomfortable.
It's true. It is kind of, it's a neat feature in a way, because like as you're learning the levels, it can show you where you've been already. And then when you get to see the replay of the level, you can see like every single attempt you made of that level. But
would you say it's a meat feature, not a neat feature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next we're going into the hospital here. We'll be introduced to some new things. Like, look, medical waste. Yay.
Oh, God.
Amazing. And look, a new feature. Saws can now be spat out at you. It's amazing. So we're going to continue and just run and jump through everything and hope for the best until we get the fans. So the fans, of course, have, you know, they give you momentum. They can push you forward. They can push you back, pretty much whatever way they're headed. And you want to use this, you know, towards your advantage, but sometimes they'll try and fight against you as well.
I'm just gonna cut in here. We got a $15 donation from Tanya, cuz no message, no donation sent in. So if there's anything you want to say or put that donation towards, please say so in chat. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Whoops, I did an oopsie there, and I did an oopsie there, so I'm not... Usually I make a nice big long jump and land there, but I think that little guy was going to be in the way, and I didn't want to step on him, because if I step on him, I'm concerned. So, I'm going to be very honest here. I am having some issues with how my computer is running right now. This is not running smooth. I am jumping around in ways that I shouldn't be, and this is going to cause problems later on in the game. But look, new feature, keys. Amazing. So if I start to do things that I shouldn't be doing, good luck to me.
Are you telling me they give you saws that get spat out on you before they give you keys?
It's true.
This is a game.
And now we've got little purple friends. Look at them. They're just little guys doing their best. So yeah, there are definitely, this game definitely has issues running, and I'm honestly kind of going to, whoopsie, make a mistake. I'm going to guess that Discord might have something to do with how smooth this game is running at the moment, because I didn't really have these issues at all when I was practicing. So, you know, if we just have to kind of figure out what we're doing, whoopsie, I definitely missed my window there. I'm just gonna die and jump again, because honestly, that's going to be faster. That's, whoopsie.
Did you say that this has never happened before?
Gosh, a Slurpathon classic. I did an oopsie there. Are we okay? Maybe. All right, so upcoming here is the boss named Chad. You can do a little skip here if you could go very fast. What I'm going to try and do is collect the second key and then sneak around and go back onto the top, or on the side that I'm not really supposed to. Let's see. I've been a little bit consistent with that, and I'm going to go for the backup because I wasn't fast enough. Will this kill me? It didn't. So sometimes when I land here, the camera just decides to kill me for fun because you're not supposed to be there, but I got lucky and it didn't happen. So we did the backup. We did the backup Chad skip. That's okay. It's still fast enough.
Still good. It's still good.
And still very good. So because we are going to go into the next level, which is my greatest enemy, it's the Salt Factory. Clearly salt is meat's biggest enemy or something. I don't know. So new feature, Isle of Salt. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. In this game, salt kills you. You touch the salt and you die. Am I a slug?
I was gonna say this is Slug Boy.
Yeah.
You leave slime trails, salt kills you.
Perhaps. So look, now we've got a new feature, conveyor belts. Pretty much every world will introduce something new to you, and then they'll kind of start just, you know, using things all together. Oops, I hit my head there, so I'm gonna be careful. If I can do things on the cycle I'm used to, I am so happy and I know what I'm doing, and the second I get hit, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna get hit by something. Everything is out of sync from what I'm used to. The conveyor belts also go vertical, as you can see here. Beautiful. We're gonna try and skip one of the jumps that we have to do here by landing nice and low, which I didn't quite get as low as I wanted to, so we will take the last one. I could retry it and retry it to make it happen, but it's not that big a time save that it's really worth the retry, whereas some other things, you know, would be worth doing that. So now we've got missiles. Are you keeping track of all these cool new things we're getting?
I'm still stuck at salt and medical waste.
Missiles and also walls that disintegrate after you touch them. Actually, no, we had those walls in the forest. I lied. They're just gray now, so I got confused. Listen, colors are very difficult. After this level, we're gonna quit. So there is one level in the 5th world that is notorious for screwing up when my computer is bad. We're gonna see how that goes for me then, if computer is deciding not to be friendly right now.
Yes, it's the computer's fault.
Sometimes it is. Listen, when I was doing my practice earlier, I glitched through a wall. I straight up just went through a wall. That should not be allowed. This game will do some very funny things. At first, when I was doing my practice, I forgot to change my monitor from 120 to 60, and that was not doing nice things either. It was very bad. All right. Oh, we fell. Oh, we did not get our girlfriend at all. All right, so I'm going to try and do a little skip here where I can jump up above by doing my quick... Ah! I got the skip, but then I went off camera. Oh my gosh, I'm a very special human, and I didn't get it that time. So you know what? You got the idea of what I was gonna do, and then you got to see me fail it anyway. What a charming place. So here, Brownie is the boss, and we're just gonna skip the entire level by doing a little shimmy on the outside wall here. You're trying to do a sneaky little jump, just barely not going out of bounds. And yeah, it's generally a level that you have to run around and, you know, just not hit anything and get to the end. You can just be sneaky that way. It's quite nice. It's a very long level otherwise. But you just have to do a very careful jump off camera. And now we're going to hell. So I feel like this is generally where the difficulty really starts to ramp up. I mean, they give you lava and stuff, which technically lava's new, but it's really no different from salt and medical waste, you know? They are literally all the same things. Functionally. But you get cheese balls now, too. Cheese balls that kill you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, they will all kill us
Whoa!
eventually.
Okay, so my computer just did a fun little jump, and I did a momentum that I did not expect to do. That's good. Okay, we're gonna be careful now and not let it do that. Whoops, I am a little far off, but I think the cheese ball won't hit me. There we go, good stuff. Ooh. But yeah, I feel like the difficulty in hell really does start to ramp up a little bit. Definitely when I went on my first playthrough through this, it was really where I started to struggle a lot. Whoa, boop-a-doop-a-doo, I did an oopsie. You know what, sometimes you just do your own oopsies as a treat. I don't need the computer to do it badly for me when I can just do it badly myself.
Exactly, take initiative.
You can't screw me up, I'm gonna screw up. So now new toy here, portals. So you go in one and go out the other. They're always going to be the same one.
Oh, it's just like that game Portals, where there's portals that exist.
Whoa, which one came out first? Whoops, I hesitated for a second and that cost me my life. How awful. You really have to, if you're trying to go fast on it, you just have to commit to it. And there's a portal there you can use, but you can just jump off the wall there as well. There's a lot of super fast things you can do in this game, and I do some of them. So we've got a new friend in this one, the eyeballs. The eyeballs are just really nice. They're just trying to look out for you. They're just trying to protect you.
Look out for you.
Exactly. They're friends. They definitely won't murder you if you touch their lasers. Wait a second. So I'm gonna try and do a nice little jumpy down there, and the first one worked. The second one, I often hit my head up here by accident. Oh, my computer. It did a...
It
did a thing. I'm definitely a little sad at these performance issues, but also I'm not surprised at all because this is a very janky game that it just kind of functions somehow, but that's okay.
Is this originally on like Newgrounds or something?
I believe so. Not this version though, a slightly different version. Same idea though. Whoopsie, I stuck to the wall and that... You know, I didn't introduce the chompers. That was really mean of me. I'm sorry. But they're gone now.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Alright, so now we're going to do the boss of hell. Sorry?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying this.
Alright. Lovely. Anyway, this is a bit of a long boss. It takes a while. So if you got anything for announcements or anything, please go ahead.
Sorry, you caught me with a mouthful. I'm definitely not eating a surprisingly vegetarian meal while watching this.
Oh, yummy. What are you eating? Now I want to hear about that.
There's like shiitake
Ooh, yummy.
which is amazing.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, and some dim sum. That's what this is.
I'm coming over.
Anyways, please do.
I wish.
Anyways, Slurpathon is raising money for Extra Life for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. All of our proceeds during Slurpathon go towards the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation. Last year we raised over $3,000, and we're hoping to meet or beat that goal again. So please, if you're interested, you can check out our incentives in chat and put your money towards a good cause and making our runners suffer. This is why what we're here for.
I did not think I could beat that saw, so I did not go for it. Yeah, so we are in Rapture now. Things get a little scarier. We're introduced to these, like, I've just always called them magnets, but they don't really, not really magnets. They just, like, propel you away from them. Ooh, I stuck to the wall there. Whoopsie. Oh, I did a bad jump, and I do not think I'm going to survive. Oh, I'm doing 50 oopsies at once here. Let's just be patient and not...
running your oopsies. Don't do that.
I didn't want to die at the very end of the level, okay? Listen, if you die at the beginning of the level, it's haha, oopsie. If you die at the end of the level, you start to say bad words. Words that you're, oopsie. Words that you're not allowed to say during Thomas and Friends. There we go. I got a nice big boost from that one. The first one, I didn't quite hit it right, and it didn't go there. So look, buttons. Buttons and blocks. The buttons make the blocks go away. Sometimes you need those blocks gone. Sometimes you need those blocks.
Is there a block button?
Oh.
It's a fighting game.
There should be a block button. I would like to be able to block myself from all of these saws, please. Often, you know, they'll hide things like keys behind buttons, so you have to, like, grab them or they disappear forever. Basics like that. I am gonna miss that jump, so we're just gonna die instead. You know what? I was gonna say we're gonna be patient, but no, instead of being patient, we're gonna die because that's fun. We love dying. Wait a second.
It's a death warp. If you give it a title like Death Warp, then it seems intentional.
True. Except the only place you can warp is back to the start. So here's the famous level that if my computer jerks even in the slightest, I'm going to fall through the platform here. And not to curse myself. Oh, it did a little shimmy there, but I stayed on top and now we're safe. If I fall now, it's technically like cheating, I guess, but we don't die. The problem with that level is it's just a vertical level and there are saws, and it might be technically possible to survive it with no elevator, but because it happens, whoops, I did not jump there. Because it happens by surprise, I can never predict it. And therefore I die anyway.
Not gonna lie, just watching that gave me anxiety.
Shh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
So we've been introduced to some new friends here. They follow you around. They kind of look like you, but they're trying to hurt you, so they're not really friends. Wait, everyone I've introduced us and called friends has been trying to hurt me this whole time. Am I in trouble?
Tell us something? You okay?
So this level, I feel like sometimes I just have bad luck at the end. It depends how those guys fall out there, and they fell out okay. Oh no, okay. I'm gonna do a big jump to the side there and try and kill both of them, but I only killed one of them, but that's okay. Okay, this is off time. We made it. All right, I was a little worried there. But here we're gonna try and jump up. That warp zone there, you don't wanna hit it. I feel like that warp zone has the largest radius of hitbox in the world. What a warp zone is, it's essentially an extra level. Like it warps you away to somewhere as a warp zone would. But yeah, it's, okay. I maybe did a little fall, but it's okay. We saved it. So in this one, we're just gonna jump into the void and do a little shimmy. But did anybody catch that computer kind of doing a bad thing during that shimmy? Because I sure did. I am unhappy with that, but that's okay. We're going. We're just continuing to go. And now I got new friends again. Little maggots or something. Yay! Don't we love all these friends? Alright, this level is very long, but you can just jump through there and it's over, so congrats. I actually found that by myself when I was playing for the very first time on Xbox. I was really proud of that. Like, there are a lot of things that I definitely picked up after learning the speedrun, but that one I found on my own. So anyway, here is Larry. There is a way to manipulate this and get him to not be an RNG fest, and I tried to learn it, and I was just not very consistent with it. So we are just going to wait and hope for the best. You're just hoping he's going to jump up into the saws there. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them in total, so the last one is going to jump right after this one because Larry's a nice guy and he's going to support our going fast. See, look at that. Thank you. Thank you. And we're off to the last world here. That was not an awful Larry. It could have been better, but it wasn't the worst. So here's the last stage. The end, the stages are a lot longer, but there are only 5 of them before you get to the final boss. So that's at least some consolation there. There's a lot of saws in there, and I really don't want to deal with them, so I'm just going to jump around them this way. Easy. A lot of these ending levels, I didn't entirely, I forgot my fastest happy way to do this one. 2 and 4, I'm not as confident in. 1, 3, 5, maybe. Good luck to me. Excuse me. Sometimes when I realize I'm just gonna talk for 20 minutes straight, I forget that I maybe need to hydrate sometime in between there.
Yes,
We're gonna do a big jump there. We're gonna try and go fast, but I'm not gonna be brave, so I'm gonna wait for that. Because my computer did another little shake and I didn't trust it. Listen, anytime my computer does a little shake, I give it a nod of disapproval. A nod? A head shake? I don't know. A nod of disapproval. Listen. I don't think I'm gonna beat that.
Listen, is the one that's supposed to be.
If my computer could just stop doing little jumpies at random times, it would be a smoother gaming experience for all of us.
But can it run Crisis?
Yes.
But Super Beam Boy gives it trouble.
Anyway, here's the last level. I'm going to be trying to do a big scary skip right here. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I did not do it. So what we are trying to do there is we are trying to toggle the auto jump, and then in a certain place we're supposed to hold run midair, and sometimes I just get my timing off. My computer didn't like that. That was fine. That's fine. So I'm gonna try it again because doing it the normal way is boring. No one wants to do it the normal way. There, we got it. And then I'm going to be very slow and shy during the end section here because I'm a little baby and I don't want to get hit by those. Good stuff. All right. So we're on to the final boss of the game. It's unfortunately an auto-scroller, so we're just going to have to wait for it to end, but I guess we're going to have to do a few jumps and such around the saws in the middle of it. But good news, just because it's an auto-scroller doesn't mean I need to do the auto-scroller, so I'm just gonna miss my jump there and sound all cool and confident of myself and not get it. All right, we got past the big thing. So that big thing of saws is going to stay there for a little while. Like, what they want you to do is, like, you know, fight against Dr. Fetus and he's gonna be shooting you and boring stuff like that. We're just gonna skip ahead and hang out over here at the end of the level.
That sentence sounded anything but boring.
I mean, why would I spend all my time doing the final boss properly when I could be here having a sip of water?
That's true.
So as long as you're standing on that button, those saws are not going to hurt you, which is very handy for getting through there. So here's the escape portion of the game. It's kind of the same thing in reverse, but since things are being destroyed, things are different. And if you'll see now, of course, we've got our girlfriend on our back, so we're going to carry her to safety. And there's a whole section up there that we just really don't need to do because we're about to hit time. Cool. We did it. We did it relatively fast. I'm happy with that.
Fantastic. Good job.
Thank you.
That was pretty fast.
I think that was pretty fast. Listen, I was underestimate. That was my goal, to not be longer than estimate. Amazing. I will clap a little for myself. That might actually be not an overall PB, but a practice PB. Like, I just hit splits that I made up just for de-rusting. Oh,
did fantastic.
Thank you. I'm very happy with that.
You should be.
So during the intro or the outro here, it's just like a video with all like the bosses and like, you know, things you've seen during all the run. We ignored a lot of them. I'm sorry for ignoring all of them. Yeah, it's a good game though. It's a fun game. I'm glad I got to pick it up again. I mean, practice definitely got frustrating at times, but it worked.
Do you have any shout-outs here?
Well, thank you for everybody for cheering me on here. Thanks to my roommate for like demanding that I practice every single day. I didn't practice every single day, don't tell them. And yeah, thank you for everyone who's been donating and just hanging out during the marathon. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you. We'll be back in a bit with Metroid Spooky Mission.